And now your Viking A team. 0, no. Number 5, Wyatt Lewis. Number 9, Levi Wilson. Number 10, Carter Bertram. Number 11, Caden Wolf. Number 12, Waylon Boss. Number 17, Denny DeLong. Number 18, Caleb Smith. Number 21, Frank Bryant. Number 22, Harper Deerfield. Number 24, Brantley Kraft. Number 51, Hudson Ashworth. And 78, Jonesy Colgrove. And now for your A-team cheerleaders, we have Hayden Blagg, Taylor Clark, Candace Craig, Zoe Crum, Gabriella Fout, Lakin Kelly, Emma McKnight, Izzy Phillips, Carissa Smith, and Shelby Wilson. And finally, I would like to announce the cheerleaders that attended our Viking cheer camp this summer. We'll be performing a cheer with our varsity and junior high cheerleaders. Those participants at the camp were Hattie Harrell, Rosie Huff, Taden Kuhns, Cheyenne Atkins, Jensen Sykes, Lucy Harrell, Taylor Clark, Charlie Geswan, Jaden Freeman, Ava Ferguson, Lakin Kelly, McKenna McMillan, Adeline Myers, Lorelei Moss, Weston Sykes, Brinley Justice, Grayson Donahoe, Lydia Russell, and Millie Holland.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Willowwood, where tonight your Symmes Valley Vikings at 3-0 are hosting the South Point Pointers. I'm joined as always by Ryan Wilson. And Ryan, we just got a couple seconds here before we get started, but hey, really looking forward to this game tonight, looking for a shootout maybe tonight.
Yeah, John, should be a good one here tonight. South Point coming in at 2-1. Symmes Valley still undefeated, so looking for a good contest here tonight.
All right, as you can see, the Symmes Valley Viking Marching Band is on the field. We're going to do the national anthem. Then we'll have a prayer by Riley Loudenberg, and then we'll be getting started here momentarily.
And all those that have served who are military, thank you for our freedoms. Now we're going to ask you all to please stand, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem, and please remain standing afterwards. Please remain standing. Now we have Miss Riley Loudenberg, who's an FC member and also a senior cheerleader.
Bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and the opportunity to be here. I pray you watch over both teams as they enter onto the field and keep them safe from injury. Thank you for the possibility and the time to play with each other. Help us show respect to both ourselves and the opposing team. May we be strengthened by our time together. Win or lose, we give all glory to you, God. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, great job there by the Viking Marching Band and Riley Loudenberg, and we're about to bring the Vikings.
Our
team.
official for tonight's game
it is
is
youth
referee
night here in
Larry
the Valley.
Smith.
Got all our youth football players and
Umpire
cheerleaders out
Bob
there on the field
Shelton.
tonight.
John, not quite the crowd we
Line
have at
judge,
Chesapeake, but we got a big
Brent
crowd out here tonight. It doesn't look
Jolliker.
like South Point traveled quite as
Head
well as
linesman
Chesapeake does.
James
Not only did they bring
Savory
their
and
band
back
tonight with
judge
them, which is
Troy
surprising to me.
Johnson.
They have a really big band.
Oh, that might be them just pulling in. They might just be late.
Yeah, okay. But the infield down here is full again, and the parking lot up by the school had quite a few cars in it when I got here early, so stands look pretty packed. You know, a lot of people, like you said, coming out to watch the youth. They're making a tunnel for the football team to run out now, so looking for a good one here tonight, John.
Yeah, and, you know, talking here before the game, South Point coming in here tonight, 2-1.
2-1, yep.
They've defeated Southern and Wellston, and were beaten by was it Reedsville Eastern?
No, Beaver Eastern.
Beaver Eastern.
Yeah. Beaver Eastern being a team in the same conference as Symmes Valley, same size as Symmes
Also,
Valley.
you crowd out here, you're hungry tonight. Make sure to visit our concession stand.
Lost, but they rebounded pretty well and really, you know, put it on a Southern team and a Wellston team there.
We got a deep fried
on
bologna sandwich.
And
also got the big Viking dog.
Not real familiar with your team or the other team, but now everybody's got a little bit of film to watch and know what to expect. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams come out and perform.
And what we expect from South Point is a lot of number one in your program and number one in South Point's heart.
Yeah.
Landon Vance, the junior running back, has been running all over everybody.
Yeah, I think he'll be the feature in their attack here tonight. Although again, John, I haven't seen him play, so I don't know that for certain. But we've heard from some other folks here that he'll be a key player for them, and just be interested to see how they attack Symmes Valley. Put the ball in the hands of their quarterback Bronx Carpenter, and look to him to make the right decisions, which he's done really well so far this year.
The Vikings are down one man tonight. Andy Stroud will not be suited up tonight, and you hate to see that, especially as a senior, to miss any games. We know he left the game early last week, and not able to suit up this week.
Yeah, John, I haven't heard the news yet, but it is an issue with his knee during the game last week. So I know he's out this week, but I think still hopeful he can return before the season's out. So,
and I don't know if you saw it, but Symmes Valley is the team of the week this week for WSAZ.
Yeah.
A great little some interviews there with some players and coaches and stuff they had there on WSAZ this week. We sure do appreciate the coverage.
Yeah.
And people starting to pay attention. I'll tell you a quick story. My son ran up to Barbersville last night to Route 60 Music, and it's a music store. It's pretty big size, and they've got a kitchen table they kind of keep out there in the middle. And old musicians come in and sit around, and he said, "Hey, we're talking about football," and he went in there last night.
Wow.
And said, "Is anybody paying attention to the Vikings?"
Yeah.
And looks like here come your Symmes Valley Vikings. One thing WSAZ did mention in their coverage there from this week is, one reason to pay attention to Symmes Valley is they are 3-0.
Yeah.
But look who they've played. Everybody in a bigger division than them.
Yeah.
Defeating 2 Division 5 schools and 1 Division 6.
Yeah, beat 2 Division 5 schools and 1 Division 6 schools. I will say, though, also, on the flip side of that, too, those 3 schools that they've beaten have a combined record of 0-9, too. So there's give and take there. You're playing bigger schools. A couple of them having a down year, but especially, the game that impressed me the most with them this year is the game against Meggs. I thought Meggs, had a good squad, gave them a really good game, and they had to score a lot of points to win it. So I'm interested to see how they come out and perform here tonight. South Point, I believe, is another Division 5 school. So Symmes Valley in their non-conference here, I know they play Fairfield Christian next week. They're Division 7, but that's the only Division 7 school they play in the non-conference. So,
all right, we're about to get her kicked off here. We did miss the coin toss. They kind of done it there while we were right in the middle.
And John, we talk about this quite a bit too, but it's kind of a litmus test for both teams too here tonight. We talked about Symmes Valley not playing a team that's won any yet this year, although playing up in competition. And South Point, I think both the teams that they've beaten haven't won a game yet this year either. Well, no, Wellston beat Oak Hill, I'm sorry.
Yes.
We saw Wellston, they look to be down a little bit this year too. So it'll just be interesting to see how both teams come out and perform here tonight. I'm sure everybody's picking Symmes Valley and talking about Symmes Valley. And if you're South Point, me and you know that Symmes Valley
Logan McVeigh will kick off for the Pointers.
Schools thinks that they're better than Symmes Valley, so they're not coming in here tonight thinking like they're the underdogs. I'm sure.
Jacksonville, Asher
Back deep for the
Maynard.
Vikings. Jacksonville, Asher Maynard kicking off for South Point, number 10, Logan McFan, a sophomore. The Pointers are coached by Chris Davis. Assistant coaches Fred Kraft, Dave Lewis, Wes Hall, Dazvon Jones, and Jeff McClain. Your coaching staff for Symmes Valley, head coach Ben Ferguson. Assistants Trent Carpenter, Brad Carpenter, John Carell, Eric Holland, Nate Colgrove, Caleb Eplin, Mike Roth, Chris LaFon, Kyle Meadows, and Seth Jones. And the kick's going to go to Jackson Fields. He'll field it right at the 15, maybe the 14.
Jackson Fields.
Catches it with the sun in his eyes, John. He did a good job there. Didn't seem to have no issues there.
Jacksonville, down by several the Pointers.
Last week about looking into the sun for Bronx Carpenter here as he throws, but the receivers won't be looking into the sun, so.
Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, I also see out here tonight, John, looks like Levi Russell suited back up tonight, too. So that's good for Symmes Valley. They've been missing him, the last couple of weeks.
So here we go, 1st and 10 from right at the 31-yard line. Carpenter in the shotgun, flanked by Maynard. He'll hand it to Maynard. Not a whole lot of room there. Gain of maybe a half a yard. He's 2nd and long here for the Vikings.
South Point 1 at the point of attack on that right-hand side there. That time, John just had penetration. Maynard couldn't get going.
Vikings quick to the line. Same formation, quick throw out to Jackson Fields. Gain of about 4, be third and about 5, long, or short 6. Nope, they moved it again, so it will be about 3rd and 5. Vikings right back to the ball.
Going quick, John, going quick.
Oh,
and
got
him.
The jump.
Yep.
That will be close to a first down.
I think it may be just a little bit short, but I can't tell.
It's offsides on South Point.
And
let's see where that puts
third,
it.
It's either 3rd and inches or I think they're going to move them.
I think it's going to be just short here.
Just
3rd and less than a yard.
So, John, you change your play call here or just stay with the same one?
I think they're going to look at it. They're going to say now it's a first down.
Okay.
So, first down and 10 for the Vikings. Back to the ball.
If you stay disciplined when you go quick, John, you can get good things like that to happen for you.
Fields in motion. Carpenter to throw. He will hit Fields out in the flat. He's not able to break a tackle.
John, that's Davon Lewis, another good athlete for South Point there with a good tackle on Jackson Fields. Another good pitch and catch there, though, but Davon Lewis with a good play there.
I think they marked him about a yard short of where he actually caught the ball and turned upfield.
Yeah.
He was driven back, but he didn't go back on his own. So it'll be 2nd and 8 here for the Vikings. Carpenter fakes to Maynard. Quick pass. It's just out of the reach there of
Beckham Rolfe. Just a little behind him. I don't know if miscommunication there between where he should have been going and where he was going, or he just missed him a little bit. But
was there a flag here? False start.
Oh.
On the Vikings. Number 5, I think they said.
That would be the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's not what that hand up meant.
5 yards, I don't know. Are they declining? They didn't move them back.
They're getting ready to.
Yeah, they declined. So bring up 3rd and 8.
Wow.
So it must have been like a motion.
Yeah, illegal motion or
false
something.
Start, you stop the play, right?
Yeah.
So I guess illegal motion there. I'm not really sure what happened.
Maybe an illegal formation. So here we go. 3rd and 8 here for the Vikings. Maynard and Carpenter in the backfield. 2 each direction for Carpenter. He pump fakes.
Got time.
Throws
Got
it
a
down the
man.
middle.
Wide open. Levi Russell.
Makes a nice catch. Brought down right at about, let's see where they mark him. It looks like about the 24, maybe the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
Welcome back, Levi Russell. Good job by the line, giving Carpenter time. Good route. Good decision by Bronx Carpenter finding the open guy. We got to talk quick in between plays.
Vikings right back to the line. Trips to the right, single to the left. They'll go to the left. Nice catch there by J.R. Turner.
Yep.
Nice catch.
We saw him getting some increased time last week, John, with Holland being out, with Stroud out this week. I think you'll see him in there some more again this week.
2nd and a long 4 for the Vikings. Right back to the line. Still 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Carpenter looking left now. With
good
direction.
pass.
Nice toss to Maynard. He's got a head of steam. He is down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings.
Nice job by Carpenter there, just kind of softly laying it over the defender's head right into Asher Maynard in the open spot there.
Yeah, just out of the reach of that defensive end, defensive tackle there.
Yep. Great job. Vikings moving early here, John.
Right back to the line. 2 each direction. It'll be a handoff to Maynard. Not a whole lot there up the middle.
Now, typically when they get down here like this, John, in past games, we know we've seen them pound Maynard in here, but they've run Maynard twice, and he really hasn't had much room in there to get anywhere. So be interesting to see the play calls here.
Looks like he might have gained maybe 2, maybe 3 yards. Hard to tell with the shadows.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the sun here.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can see it better than we can, right?
Yeah. 15 on the play clock. 2 each direction for Carpenter. He'll fake to Maynard. He'll roll left.
Wants to throw it.
Has a guy going to the corner. He's
he's
keep it.
taping himself. He's in, John.
Touchdown. Touchdown, Symmes Valley.
Really
Carpenter.
good decision there, though, John. He saw the lane and that he could make it. Rather than risking a risky throw, he just kept it himself and slid. Didn't take any contact, so great job there. Great read there by Carpenter.
Great opening drive for the Vikings as they go all the way down.
Yeah, John, I was worried early there. We got in that 3rd and long, but Levi Russell with the big catch over the middle and just looking good there on that drive.
Miguel Ferreira will try for the extra point. Snap is not great, but But nice job there on the hold by Grady Holland to be able to pick that ball up, and Miguel was able to kick it through.
He got a white Toyota down there, maybe white something got it down there.
Dang. So with 8:52 left here in the first quarter, it's your Symmes Valley Vikings 7, South Point 0.
John, a clinic really on that drive. Really, Symmes Valley really looked in sync and everything really working good. Didn't really get much yards on the ground, but they made up for that with all those yards passing.
Yeah, I had conversations this week with people who was asking me some questions about Symmes Valley, and why they're being so effective. And I just, in this smaller school in Southeast Ohio, these smaller schools, I mean, you don't see a passing attack as much. Now, it's going to be, it's getting way more popular than when we were in school.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But it's still hard. It's still hard to play defense on somebody in football, especially in the pass game. It's just really hard to stay with somebody.
Yeah, and John, for most of the skill players here this evening, outside of Roth and maybe one other freshman, that's their second year in this system, same coaches, same coordinators running the same system, and I really think that makes a difference, right? Last year they didn't start out with Carpenter quarterbacking, so they had some turnover at quarterback, but really looking good here this evening now.
Oh, kickoff by Ferreira goes out of bounds, but almost able to be picked up by Jackson Fields. So the Pointers will have it right at about the 40-yard line. Maybe. Let's see where they mark it. It looks like it's about where it went out of bounds.
So if you kick it out of bounds at the 40, is that where you get it, or is it
you
still a penalty there?
It's still a penalty, but you can either make them re-kick or take the ball where it goes out of bounds. If it doesn't make it past the 35, I believe.
Yeah. That's the only real struggle for the Vikings this year, John. I mean, they struggle with their defense that one game, but kickoff has been a concern, just, being able to cover. And I think part of it is they have a good kicker. He gets the ball up in the air, and they get a good ball to catch and just can't get down there and get him on the ground.
Yeah. So what they're trying to do there is just try to kick it short to give their guys time to get there.
Right.
So it'll be right at the 40.
South Point comes out here. They look formidable on the line of scrimmage here with their linemen, and we know they have Vance in the backfield, and I'm sure they have some other athletes back there as well. So we'll see how things turn out here for both teams.
Some confusion on the football. I think looks like it'll be right at the 41-yard line. I think they thought they had Symmes Valley's ball still out there, but I seen it come over. Somebody from South Point threw it all the way across the field.
So definitely different here, John. 3 backs in the backfield.
3 backs in the backfield. Quarterback is 6.
Oh, the ball's loose, John.
Loose. And it is recovered by Symmes Valley. Quarterback KJ McClain.
Wow.
Turned to hand it off and hit the running back kind of high.
Yep. Ball just kind of bounced right out, and the Vikings are right back in business.
Right off his chest.
Yeah. Not the way you wanted to turn out. No, I didn't know what offense South Point run, 3 backs in the backfield. You don't see that very much anymore, but you can tell they're just going to try to pound the ball, but they had trouble with the handoff there.
So the Vikings get a turnover. With 8:48 left here in the first quarter, Vikings on offense again, throwing it. Levi Russell, nice catch.
Again, yep. Just running a quick slant in there, John, but got really deep on that quick slant there. He probably got, 6 or 7 on that?
Got about 7 yards. Be 2nd and 3 here for the Vikings from right at the 34-yard line. Carpenter in the backfield. Trips to the right. He's looking that way now.
Pressure.
Russell. He goes deep to Russell.
Got him, John.
Down the sideline.
Oh, where's the flag?
Yeah.
He did not turn and find the ball, folks. That should be a flag, but there's not one thrown.
It looked like he got his hands in there before the ball got there.
You can't face guard, right? You have to make an attempt to turn and find the ball. You can't just go toward the offensive player. So, I'm sure, all those pass interference calls are touch and go.
Oh, yeah. 3rd and 3 for the Vikings. Oh.
Almost jumped there. Look like they're going to stunt here. I believe they're going to stunt, John, on the line. Probably going to bring pressure here. Are they coming with pressure?
Handoff is to Maynard. There is a crease there. He's going to be real close to a Viking first down.
It's probably the best run they've had of the night, John.
Yep.
He had a crease there, and he creates another yard or two after contact, and I believe they're going to got the first down.
First down for the Vikings. Let's see, we're right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 with 8:10 to go here in the first quarter. Folks still coming into the ball game. Carpenter to backfield.
Oh, here comes pressure, John. They come with the blitz.
Carpenter's able to avoid it. Makes a nice throw to Maynard. Maynard breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Down inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
Great individual effort there by Carpenter, John, and Maynard. Carpenter, I thought he was done in the backfield there. They brought pressure and was able to get home, but he was able to get it out to Maynard, and then Maynard made a guy miss. We talked about him, John, not only being the hammer, but he's also nimble on his feet.
1st and 10. Right at the 12-yard line. Handoff is to Maynard. He'll bounce it outside. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, still on his feet. Nice gang tackle there by South Point number 50 in there to Varian Cabarrus with the tackle.
You see guys when they're going to tackle Maynard too, going low, John, trying to get him down because he is a load if you hit him up high.
2nd down and about 5 from right at the 7-yard line for the Vikings. Carpenter with Roth and Maynard in the backfield. Handoff is to Roth. Not a whole lot there. It's wrapped up pretty quick. I see number 6, Robert Napier. And let's see who comes off the bottom of the pile there. Was the first guy to him. Oh, number 1, Landon Vance.
Yeah.
Maybe a loss of a yard. 3rd and about 6.
Not a lot of room in there to run, John. They've had a little bit of success, but South Point getting penetration up front.
Carpenter looking, rolling.
Oh, no time. He's
everybody there, and he will be sacked in the backfield. That is number 50 to Varian Cabarrus. Be 4th down.
Well, you can't kick a field goal from here, John, I don't think. You're not going to punt. So, I mean, you're just
down
going
at
to
about 18.
take a shot at the end zone here. I don't know. I wasn't watching close enough. I guess South Point brought pressure from that side. It just looked like the whole right side collapsed, and there's nowhere for Carpenter to go to get away from that pressure.
South Point brings in an extra D back.
You think they would drop back into zone coverage here? They only bring 4,
Going
but they
to the
got a guy.
Wide open.
Touchdown,
Jackson
Beckham
Fields.
Oh, no, Jackson Fields.
Yes,
Yeah, my bad.
Jackson Fields. Touchdown, Symmes Valley.
Wow. Now that's impressive on a 4th and goal from the 20, John. You know they got to be telling them to run prevent, just keep everything in front of you. Jackson Fields able to find the corner.
I think they were actually in man, and Fields just put a nice move on there, running kind of the flag pattern there, and got him.
And Carpenter just put the pass on the money.
Oh, right on the money. Miguel Fiera back out to kick the extra point.
South Point, no guys down in the stance. Look like all of them are standing. They're trying to collapse the left side.
But it is up, and it is good with 6:02 left in the first quarter. The Vikings strike again on a turnover. 14-0 Symmes Valley.
John, I didn't see this coming here tonight. I know people probably get tired of me saying that. I definitely didn't see that coming against Chesapeake, maybe last week. But, Symmes Valley just looked on offense here dominant on their 2 drives. Even though South Point getting pressure. Oh, okay, here we go.
We did get a clarification on that, on what Ryan got tore up there about the face guarding call.
Okay.
You can face guard if you don't touch the receiver.
Okay.
But
I thought there was contact there,
I thought there was a lot of contact there as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that guy that told you would know. So
that's exactly right.
He would know way better than me.
So the Vikings able to get points off the turnover, Ryan, and if you're South Point, you're kind of maybe a little stunned here about how this game has started.
Yeah. And we really don't know what South Point has on offense yet, or how Symmes Valley's defense is going to play, because South Point, put it on the ground on the first play from scrimmage. So we'll see how it plays out here, John.
Back deep for the Pointers. Number 1, Landon Vance.
Number
9, Eli Patterson. And I'm trying to see who this guy is closest to. Is 13, Mason Pope. Miguel Fiera will do the kicking again. Gonna try to kick it short.
Yep. Sure how they have the coverage here.
Little better pooch kick this time.
Right.
Fielded by number 11.
Yep.
Number 11, that's Levi Thornsberry. And what the Vikings are trying to do there, as you talked about, Ryan, they've had a lot of trouble on defending the kickoff.
Yep.
Miguel does a good job getting it down there, and it's hard for our guys to get there quick
attack.
enough. And somebody head full steam, they've just had a lot of big returns against us this year.
Yeah, and again, Symmes Valley just not, don't have a whole lot of kids, right? So you can't expect kids to play offense, defense, and special teams as well. So, making that long run down there, probably trying to save some wind too on some of those guys.
All right, quarterback KJ McLean. He's a freshman. Number 16 in the backfield, also flanked by Landon Vance.
Now they're 4 wide.
Yep. 7 in motion. They'll give it to Hunt. He'll come around the corner.
Mount's got him.
Tackled there by Caleb Mount.
And Freeman had him. He was coasting down from the backside. And he didn't let him turn the corner.
No gain there on first down. Be second down and 10 for the Pointers.
I knew when Mount had already broken off of his block and was waiting on him on the corner that it was going to be difficult for Hunt to turn the corner there.
South Point with those helmets remind me of the San Diego Chargers. I mean, even the pointers on the side look like the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Nice look, good clean looking uniform. McLean.
Back to the
trips to the left, single to the right.
Press coverage over here from Holland up tight.
Flips it out to Vance.
They get him in space. Makes Adams miss.
Makes a couple broken tackles. He's out of bounds. He'll be close to the first down.
That's good.
Just a little pitch and catch out there, John.
We
had a beat on him, but a couple guys missed.
That's good enough for a corner first down.
First and 10 for the Pointers. And Vance looked good on that play, right?
Yeah, he did, yep. Good pitch and catch. You can see the acceleration, able to elude defenders and get up the sidelines there.
From the 46, Pointers come to the line. Still in a shotgun with McLean and Vance. 3 to the right, single to the left. Vance moves back to the left side. McLean will hand to Vance.
Mount's got the corner again. Mount's got the corner again.
That's going to be a loss of yards.
Nice job there by the left side of Symmes Valley's defense. They were just holding up their blockers. Really, they haven't had much success running the ball. But, they had that nice run. But that was off a pass out in the flat to Vance there.
Pointers come back to the line. 3 to the left, single to the right. And Vance in the backfield. Snap to McLean. He looks to throw, gets out
play out there. Now it's for Lewis.
Davon Lewis. That's a nice game, but a nice tackle.
Tackle by Andrew
Maynard with the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Lewis, another good athlete. We talked about there again, just trying to get the ball out there in space. He made one man miss, but Maynard able to wrap him up and get him down. South Point sidelines is a lot fuller now.
That's a long ride.
Yep.
About 141.
I don't know how you come out. I'd come out bald knob.
I bet you these people did. McLean in the shotgun. He'll turn and throw to Hunt.
Got it to Hunt out here. But
trying to make a guy miss. Makes a couple guys miss.
Got the first down, I believe.
The ball is on the ground, but I think he still has it.
The official's pointing down that he was already down.
I think he still had a hold of it anyway.
Yeah.
But I noticed they was trying to poke at it. He did not get the first down. It's going to be for the Pointers.
It looked like Symmes Valley had him wrapped up there, but Hunt made a good individual move there and made a couple guys miss and was able to get just enough to get the first down. Oh, no, he didn't get the first down. It's fourth down. My
4th
bad.
and 2.
I thought he got enough to get it there.
I'd say number 1 right here.
Yeah, I'd say you probably get some hammer with Vance here.
See what happens here at the line of scrimmage.
We're going to bring pressure. Doesn't look like it.
No, we're going to throw it.
And
Hunt has it. He caught it. And he will have enough for the first down.
Symmes Valley ought to be used to that play. Play just that quick slant there to the inside, but he able to find his receiver Hunt for first down. For South Point going quick here too, John.
Back to the line, McLean and Vance. Got a single here to the near side. McLean hands off to Vance up the middle. big hole, able to break a tackle.
Tackles,
Another tackle.
tackles.
Ooh, running over people.
Guys.
Woo, he is a load.
McLean
Tackle
on
finally
the
made down
carry.
there by,
I think Jackson Fields finally got him down. I think he.
and Mount was there too. It's a first and goal for the Pointers right at the 10-yard line.
You can see why they want to get the ball in his hands, John.
Oh, yeah. He can make you miss and run over you. Trips to the right, single to the left, snap to McLean, hand off to Vance again up the middle. He's able to break it outside, and he is in for the South Point touchdown.
Vance in for the Pointer touchdown.
Started inside, John, on that, but then just made a quick jab step and went to the outside. Defensive end for Symmes Valley, they tried to dive and get him, just not able to make the play.
So let's see, will they kick it or will they go for two? It looks like they're going for two. I kind of thought maybe with the, they've got a soccer program there at South Point, maybe they'd have a kicker.
Yeah. They're going for two. You're looking right.
On one each direction.
And here they come with three in the backfield here.
You've got number 6, Robert Napier, Hunt, and the give is to big guy, 32. That ought to be a first caller.
Yeah.
That was number 32, Isaiah Traylor, a senior fullback.
Yeah, Symmes Valley Mount able to make the play there and get him down on the ground. So
with 2:15 left to go in the first quarter, your Symmes Valley Vikings 14, South Point 6. And Ryan, Landon Vance is all, seems to be everything we've heard so far being true. He's a guy that can make you miss and
John,
flat out run over you.
Yeah, he's really really impressive here so far for the Pointers. Once they were able to get him the ball out in space, he's really able to make some things happen. So Symmes Valley scored quick twice, and then South Point turned it over, and then South Point able to score fairly easily there, though. Although they did convert a fourth down on that drive, Symmes Valley stood tall there. I thought they were going to get off the field, and Hunt made a good move on a catch in space there, and then made a good catch on the slant, able to get the first down. So it was really Hunt and Vance there on that drive that really hurt the Vikings.
Logan McFan will kick off for the Pointers, back deep for the Vikings. Jackson Fields and Grady Holland this time. Vikings with a little more of a hands team looking here.
Yeah.
Maybe expecting.
Maybe they saw something on film, or maybe they're just switching it up here.
It's kicked deep to Jackson Fields. He'll catch it on a line drive.
No sun this time.
Vikings set up. There's a big gap up the middle. Nice run. Nice job by the Vikings there. Tackle made by number 3, James Carey.
Yeah, Carey really saved a touchdown there because Fields just found a lane there and exploded through it. Looked like he was going to break through for a big one there. But number 3 able to bring him down just as he was breaking through there.
Vikings will take over.
It's a good
1st and 10.
Good field position, John, for the Vikings here.
Right at the 46. Let's see what they can do with it. 3 split out to the left, single to the right. Maynard in the backfield with Carpenter. Oh, flag on the play. Illegal substitution, I believe, on South Point.
What is that, 5
1,
yards?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They had 12 on the field.
12 men on the field.
So that will be an easy 5 yards there for the Vikings. Be 1st and 5. Just some confusion there, it looked like, on South Point's defense.
Also, we got some chat. We got some chat in the YouTube chat here. Somebody else telling me about that. You don't have to turn your head anymore. You can face guard now. So.
You just making sure everybody's paying attention.
Well, I'm glad they're listening.
Yeah.
And I'll take it and learn from that now.
Fakes to Maynard.
Oh, God.
Ball deep,
Fields wide open.
Fields.
It's a foot race now, John.
Oh, nice cutback.
Move.
And he's going to score. No flags on the field. Touchdown, Jackson Fields. Great play call by the Vikings.
Yeah, John. Levi Russell staying in the play, too. He got down the field just enough so Fields could make that cutback. And I tell you what, Carpenter's impressive at quarterback, but Fields also impressive at receiver, too, John. Just runs good routes and just knows when to cut. Great play there. So the Vikings don't take long to strike back here.
So Miguel Fierro will kick the extra point. They've had a little trouble with the snap. Let's see if this can get a better one here. A little wobbly. Able to get it there. Did he get her through?
He
And
did.
yes, it is good with 2:04 left in the first quarter. Vikings with 21 here in the first quarter. 21-6 Symmes Valley.
So, John, they watched film and everybody talked about the Symmes Valley offense, but when you see it in person, it's impressive. It's impressive here tonight. They were not near this crisp last week, especially starting off against a much, not near as good as a foe. But Symmes Valley really looking good on offense here this evening.
I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff as well.
Yeah.
That play call there, whatever they done, of course we're trying to watch the line and the quarterback, and I didn't see what kind of route they ran there, but for Jackson Fields to break out that wide open and then make a great cut.
Yeah, because number 10 had an angle on him, and he just waited till just the right moment to cut back and cut. Usually by Russell, just unbelievable play there. And we talked about it last week in a game that was a blowout, just a snoozer of a game last week, really. He could have had the catch of the year in that game, too, just fully extending and diving out for that play. So just a lot of good plays there from Fields.
Been very exciting to watch for the 5'10 sophomore.
Yeah. And we reiterate again, it's also good to have Russell back this week because he's taller and really has extended speed, I'll say. He's good way down the field, and you've seen Carpenter a couple times already hit him down the field, so that'll keep South Point honest on those short routes too.
Fiera will kick it off. Looks like he's aiming at Levi Thornberry again. There it goes, and he's going to fair catch.
Yep.
And take it right there at about the 39, 38-yard line. Looks like 39.
And, John, the other reason they may be doing that is you see who's back deep on that is Vance, too.
Yeah,
so
you don't
probably
want to kick it to him.
Keep the ball out of his hands, too.
Big 1st and 10 for the Pointers. Be interested to see what they what they do here to come out.
I mean, I think they had the right idea starting off, just pound Vance, but they've had some issues getting him the ball. They've gotten Hunt the ball there a couple times, but there's been no push down the field. All the passes have been short.
3 here to the near side. Hunt singled on the far side. McLean will take the snap. He'll roll over towards us. Looking to throw. Almost got there. Ball across the field. It's a good thing. Number 3, James Carey got a hand on that because I believe Bronx Carpenter had it lined up.
Yep. He had a lot of time to throw rolling out, but he tried to throw back across his body, across the field. And, you're right, John. If number 3 had not gotten his hands on that, I believe it was going to be a pick. So we just talked about the quarterback throwing quick throws, and they rolled him out that time. And Vikings not able to get pressure till late, but eventually able to get there and force him into a tough throw.
Pointers come back to the line at the 39-yard line, 2nd and 10. Same set. Snap to McLean. He'll just flip it out to Vance. Wilson in pursuit, can't get there. He's got the corner. Carpenter able to hang on to him and help finish up there by, is that Asher? Asher Maynard.
Yep.
1st and 10 for South Point.
So, again, Vance able to get the corner there. They've run the pitch out wide with a few other guys, not able to get the corner. But when they get it to Vance, it seems to not matter which way he goes, he's able to get the corner.
Pointers back to the line with 1:30 left here in the first quarter. All kinds of action here so far tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
If you're just tuning in. Trips to the left, single to the right. McLean looking for Hunt. Going to go deep.
Oh,
Jackson Fields has got a beat on it. Oh, just through his hands.
I thought he was going to pick that for sure. A dangerous pass indeed. Hunt may have had a step on the corner, but like you said, Jackson Fields is sitting back there waiting on it. Just missed it at the last second there, did Fields. I'm not sure if they want to be taking deep shots like that very often.
2nd and 10 for the Pointers as they come to the line. Hunt will exit. Play clock down to 10. Snap to McLean.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
He'll still flip it out wide. Oh!
Roth almost had a beat on it, but now Lewis is in space.
Yep. But nice tackle there, Bronx Carpenter.
Yep. Hits him up high and drags him straight to the ground.
Nice job there by McLean to still get the ball out there quick.
Yep, good job by Lewis. Again, made one guy miss, but good job by Carpenter bringing him down. That could have been disastrous for South Point, but they got some good yardage out of it.
3rd and about 5 for the Pointers. Right at the 46.
They're going to roll him out this way again, but here comes
Tucker
Ross.
And the ball's batted down there by number 72, Trey Campbell. Nice
Yep.
job.
Tucker Ross had a beat on the quarterback, and he said, I don't think so. I'm getting rid of this thing.
Now, if you're South Point, I mean, you got to think about this here, because if you don't get it and you give Symmes Valley the ball right there, you're giving them a chance to strike quick again.
They've been so tough on offense that South Point just hadn't had an answer.
That's what I was going to say. They're going to take a timeout. So timeout.
And think about it here.
South Point.
My guess is B, they're going to go for it, though. I'm guessing they're going to go for it. I'm not a gambling man, so I don't put money on anything.
That's
but
right.
I'll say they'll go for it. We'll see what they decide to do here, John. Hey, this is an entertaining game here this evening, though, ain't it, folks?
Oh,
what a great game here.
Ball game.
All these good young men. You got good players on both sides making plays. Just great evening for football. It's cooling off now. The sun's went down, so just a great game here this evening.
Yeah, great Friday night. I was talking to some folks here before the game about the weather. You know, I thought last week we might be heading towards, you know, the cooler weather and all that.
Yeah.
And then this week I pull in and it's 80, 81, 82 degrees here in the parking lot.
It's supposed to get warmer next week, too, before we get a cool down. Waiting for that cool down to come back. We call that the false fall we got there a couple weeks
Indian
ago.
summer.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it. I like the warm weather.
I'm ready for it to cool off. But it has been cool in the mornings, though. It cools
Yes.
down nice after the sun goes down, nice and cool in the mornings.
South Point.
Looks like you're going
Go
for it, John.
for it
Got
here.
Trips over here to the right, but Vance in the backfield.
4th and 5. Snap to McLean. He is going to throw back
and
quick.
it is to Vance, and he's got the corner.
Oh, it's going to be close. Depends on the spot.
Whoever come up over there. Was that Carpenter? No, it was Roth, I think. Somebody come up and tried to lay a lick on him and get him down, but I don't know if they got him down. Oh, they're spotting it short.
Yeah, it's going to be real close. They're going to measure. This is going to be a measurement.
Well, they're right over there at the chains.
I was surprised by the official who came out on the field to mark it that far away instead of marking it right there where he went out of bounds, but maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
I figured he would have marked it right there at the chains.
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell from here.
Yeah, and
like
it was really hard to
had.
tell where he might have went out at. I mean, they went right over top of the
John, they just
of the chain gang.
Symmes Valley's got to get to a spot where
looks like he got it from here.
Yeah, I believe he did. Just by the nose, though, John. Just by the nose.
Just by the nose. 1st and 10 for South Point. Right at the 41, 42-yard line.
You get Vance one-on-one with a smaller DB, it's not going to turn out well. You really need your front seven, really, to get him down before he gets back into the secondary.
1st and 10 for South Point. 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
So that's a big conversion for South Point. Symmes Valley had looked pretty good there on defense for 3 plays again, but just not able to shut them out there on 4th down. Symmes Valley here, you want somebody to make a big play to put them in a negative yardage situation to make it more tough on them.
2 split to the left, single to the right. Snap to McLean. He'll turn and just hand it to Vance. Right there's Zane Wilson, but he can't bring him down.
Wilson had a bead on him there, just not quite able. He just shed it away from him off to the left there, but the linebackers picked him up before he got to the secondary.
Maynard and Roth bring him down, a gain of about 6. I thought that right there was what we would see most of tonight.
Yeah.
I really did.
Him up the middle, yeah.
Because, I mean, to me,
yeah,
I'm thinking I don't want Symmes Valley's offense on the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to slowly matriculate down the field.
And you may start seeing some of that now. And the quarterback from South Point has made a couple good throws, but when he's had more time and he's had to make a decision down the field, it's been iffy both times. Yeah. So if I was the coach, John, I'm with you. I'd try to pound Vance as much as I could to run the clock.
The only problem now is you're down 2 scores.
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, you know, I kind of thought that's what they would come out with. But
yeah, at this point, they'll have to come up with a way to stop Symmes Valley's offense at some point, or they're not going to be able to get back in it. So.
Yeah. So that's the end of the first quarter. Symmes Valley 21, South Point 6. And so far, everything going the Vikings' way.
Yep. So game not really playing out like I thought it would, but it is looking like it's going to be a good game. And South Point's starting to. I think there was some shock and awe there, maybe from Symmes Valley's offense there to start off, and South Point maybe settle in here now, and we'll see.
So 2nd and about 4 for the Pointers, right at the 35-yard line. McFan and Pope to this side. Number 4, David Lewis to the other side. In the backfield with McLean, it is Vance and Napier.
A lot of different formations from South Point here tonight, John.
Snap to McLean, turn and hands it to Vance.
He did get the corner again.
Oh, Carpenter took him on. Whew. Might want to go a little lower next time there.
Got to get down. And, you know, if there's one kid Symmes Valley doesn't want in that situation trying to tackle him one-on-one, it's probably Carpenter. Not because he can't do it, but because he's so valuable on the offensive side of the ball.
1st and 10 for South Point. From right at the 16-yard line. Same set, just opposite.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Low. Here comes Tucker Ross.
Got him.
Yeah, but he also got a face mask.
And
there's the flags. Yep. Yep. He got him by the face mask.
Ross, Freeman, Mount, and Maynard all met at the quarterback and had him, but. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everybody's got. It's going to be 15.
Waiting for that big negative play for the defense to make, and they made one, but just got a penalty there.
Just a hustle play there. And
seems to take a long time. Both offenses want to go fast, John, but the referees seem like.
I mean, that's everybody in the stadium kind of knows what happened there.
Personal foul.
Yep.
So did they have a 5 and a 15-yard in high school? I'm guessing they must have because they call that a personal foul one, right? If it was just incidental, it would be the 5-yard.
I don't know if they still have both in high school or not.
I mean, I know they have them in college and the pros, right? But I don't know if they have both in high school too. So
I think they got rid of it.
All
college.
Of them are.
Yeah, I think it might just all be now.
Is that right?
That's too much of a.
Somebody hit us up in the chat here.
Ball.
Do some Googling on that and research and let us know. Ask your AI bot you got running in the background.
McLean takes the snap, just turns and hands it to Vance. Big hole up the middle, and he'll score.
Yep.
Touchdown, South Point.
Big hole for Vance there, and when he got to the second level, there's, just no stopping him from getting into the end zone there. So
going to be a shootout tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Symmes Valley's offense is going to have to keep producing.
Yep.
Because it's going to be hard to stop number 1.
Yep.
And their line's doing a good job as well.
But they're close, though, John. They're right there, just getting a negative play here and there. They've been close to a turnover. A turnover is going to be big in this game. Either way.
South Point going for 2.
We got timeout here.
Play.
What's the issue? I'm not sure what the issue is here. Again, no place to eat out here, guys. So
yeah.
You got Giovanni's or nothing. Or you can hit up the concession stand downstairs. I was down there helping out a little bit. The basketball team parents in there tonight.
I don't know what's going on here.
I'm not sure what all the drama is about.
That was real confusing there.
Yep.
Okay, so here goes South Point. Going for 2 after the touchdown by Vance. McLean will roll right. Looks to throw. Intercepted.
Oh, got it. That's 2. Oh, I don't think he's going to make it all the way back there.
Nope.
Maybe you can't return it all the way back. You can't? Okay. I thought for sure he was going to get a go, but I guess you can't in high school either. Now, I know this for sure, at least in the pros, you can take that to the house for 2 points the other way.
Yeah. That was Jackson Field stepping in front of that pass to pick it off. So
I think if you're Symmes Valley here tonight, John, anytime you see South Point dropping back to pass, you say yes.
Well, I mean,
doing that.
It's
don't hand it off.
Hand it off to Vance.
Yeah.
With 11:13 left to go until halftime, Symmes Valley still up. Now 21-12, and Yeah, and that may have been South Point's game plan from the beginning.
Yeah.
Somebody goes down and scores, then you get the ball and you turn it over immediately, and they score again, and then you're kind of behind the 8 ball.
Right,
maybe.
right.
So
Yeah. Really getting a heavy dose of Vance here, though, John, in the last 2 possessions.
but the Vikings still up 2 scores.
Yep.
So
The way their offenses looked, you would hope for more of the same from Symmes Valley here. South Point, I don't know if they'll make adjustments, John. Maybe put another DB in the game. Symmes Valley hasn't had much success running the ball, really. So you think they may shift some things around to give some more help back there in coverage.
Maynard and Fields back deep. McFan will kick it off for South Point.
Watch for the onside.
Oh,
Is a
and we got a
squib.
flag. It must have been
Somebody must have been
Offsides?
ahead of the ball.
Yeah.
Yep. Has to be offsides. Yep. Legal formation.
There's something you don't see very often.
Yeah.
Somebody besides the white hat making the call to the press box, and the reason is in high school is because he's all the way down here at the end zone. Now, if that would have been
see.
college, they would have still went to the white hat
Right, right.
with their little microphones and told him what happened. But,
Yeah.
so that'll back South Point up 5.
So it looked like they were going to squib that one for sure, John.
Yeah.
So they may be going.
So back deep still for the Vikings, Maynard and Fields. McFan will set it up to kick again. Now from the 35. 11-13 left until halftime. We'll probably have both marching bands here tonight performing.
Kicking it
Line
right to
drive,
Fields
Fields.
again.
They're setting up that wedge again. Not as much room this time. Tackle made there by number 5. That's Noah Fahey.
The wedge is in the middle, John. You're right. That's where they're trying to get it to. And you can tell Fields is just looking for a crease to burst through there, but one never formed that time.
Vikings will take over at the 43-yard line. Ryan, talk a little bit here in a minute here about the big battle for Ohio last Sunday. Kind of get your thoughts on that here.
You can have my thoughts on it. They won't be pretty.
Carpenter back to throw.
Plenty of time. Got a man wide open again, John, in the middle of the field. Jackson Fields.
Woo! He took a nice shot.
He took a little shot there, but he jumped right back up.
Oh, yeah. Number 11, Levi Thornsberry with a nice tackle.
Okay. Again, Fields just finding himself open in the middle of the field there. Carpenter able to find him.
1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 40. Hand off to
Play
Maynard.
here.
Big hole.
He got a hole.
Nice
that time.
job. Able to get through there. Tackle made by number 5, Noah Fahey. Able to get him on the ground after a gain of 5 for Maynard. Vikings right back to the line. Carpenter still in the shotgun, 2 each way. Snaps to Carpenter.
Again.
Hand off to Maynard.
Maynard.
They must have seen something. Maynard able to get up through there out of bounds.
Only Vance able to run him down there, John, and shove him out of bounds. Had he not got him, I thought he could have got a seam up the sideline there. Good move by Maynard.
Looks like we got a flag on the play. I don't see it on the ground, but they're calling it.
I
think
see it's right here.
Okay. I believe it's on Symmes Valley.
Or is it on Symmes Valley or South Point? Because the official's talking to Coach Holland over here.
Let's see.
I'm not sure what the call is. Chop block.
Yep.
Huh. I didn't see that at all. That's something you'd have to watch replay on to see. I can't tell, live. I can't tell if that's a good call or not.
So it's a loss of 5. It'll remain 2nd and 10. Will remain 2nd down. Now 2nd and 10. The Vikings come to the line. Snap to Carpenter. Carpenter looking to throw. Oh, he's got Jackson Fields on a double move. Oh, just overthrown.
Just a little bit too much. Yep, just a little
Carpenter
bit
was
too
rushed
much.
just a little bit. Did have a little bit of pressure there.
Yep. So to bring up 3rd and long here for the Vikings.
3rd and 10. He did have him. Just overthrew him just a touch.
Yep. Probably trying to anticipate that safety, moving on it a little bit quicker too, John, trying to get it over his head. Feels just not quite able to run under it there. Now will South Point bring pressure here, John? Nope.
No pressure. Carpenter drops back. He does have Maynard over the middle. Pass is to Holland.
No real
right back
gain
to about
there.
the line of scrimmage. It'd be 4th down and 10 for the Vikings.
From the 40 now. Has South Point forced to punt here for the first time, or are they going to go for it on 4th and 10 here, John?
I
But
think they're
really,
thinking about it.
well, I guess you could punt and kick them deep, but you're giving them the ball on the 40 every kickoff anyways.
Right.
Really, but
Let's see what the Vikings come up with here with 15 to go on the play clock. They've got 3 timeouts still. Let's see if they might use one
we
here.
got time here. They try to get him to jump. Nope.
Nope,
They're
didn't
going.
get it. Coach Ferguson was trying to. Carpenter flushed out of the pocket, makes 2 men miss. Still looking downfield.
Got
Throws
him in
it
wide open.
wide open.
Oh, just not able.
Incomplete.
Just couldn't quite get enough air on it to get him there. Again, Jackson Fields finds himself alone behind the defense. Carpenter with pressure on him there. They're just not able to get enough air on it under it to get it to him. Almost another huge play for the Vikings, though, but they will turn it over on downs here, John.
Yeah. And I seen Coach Ferguson. They come up with something there on the sideline, and he was trying to get the timeout, but ball was already snapped.
Right.
So the Pointers get a stop, and they've got the ball at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
So, John, somebody's reporting to me that we can't be heard very well online. I'm not sure. Said they can hear the outside noise better than in here.
Oh. Well, we'll turn.
We hear each other pretty good, so.
Yeah. I heard I got opposite, but that was when we first started.
They get it to Vance.
Yep, he breaks one
Mount
tackle.
Almost got him, but he's
Pushed
going to
out of
lose yards
bounds.
that time for the first time tonight, and he tosses the ball into the stands.
I don't think he meant to, but that's
I know,
pretty funny.
but some young fan was like,
Yeah.
probably yes. Or maybe we had a situation like we had at the Phillies game there last week.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty wild, wasn't it?
That's aggressive for a baseball at a game. Yeah, aggressive.
Worked out for everybody.
Yeah, it worked out for everybody. Well, it probably didn't work out for that woman in life, though. I'd say she want to keep a low profile. I hear you fine. Okay.
So we ought to be good. McLean takes it
Oh,
back.
ball's
Snap,
on the
ball
ground
is
again.
On the ground, flags everywhere. Grady Holland just got tackled by the wide receiver.
They were all tangled up there.
See what the flag is.
I don't know what the flag is. I don't see any indication from the official that there was a flag, John.
Nope, he picked it up, so maybe. Oh, maybe he tossed. I don't know what that was. Carpenter back in.
3rd and 23.
That's
all right,
third
this
and a
is
long way.
definite passing yards here.
McLean
got
goes
time.
quick. He's got a man open. Drops it right in the bucket. Catch by Ethan Hunt.
Nice catch there by Ethan Hunt. Symmes Valley with a man in coverage on him, but just not able to come up with it. Symmes Valley not able to generate pressure there either. Quarterback for Symmes Valley, plenty of time. Or quarterback for South Point, sorry, plenty of time there. So
McLean dropping it right in the bucket. That's a great throw.
Really
nice
dug
play.
out of the hole there on the muffed snap on the last play.
1st and 10 from the 37. Vikings showing pressure. Vance.
Oh.
Hit the
Is there a
tackle.
flag?
Yeah, here it comes.
Yeah, there it comes.
White Hat just took his time getting it out of there.
So Mount got him down. Tucker Ross pleading his case about something else here. Not sure what he's pleading his case about.
I don't see any other flags.
I believe
on the
it's
field.
going to be another face mask.
It's either face mask or horse collar here.
Yeah. I think they're looking. I think the Symmes Valley linemen probably looking for some holding calls here, John, and not getting them. I don't think we've had one holding call in this game yet, have we?
Personal foul.
It's going to be another
horse collar.
So that's.
I thought he just had the jersey, but
that should be 15 yards from the spot, though, right?
Right.
So that'll be close to a first down if they mark it off right, but
it's an automatic first down apparently.
They're marking it off like it's from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they sure did.
I thought that would be a spot foul.
1st and 10, still for South Point, right at the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. Snap to McLean.
Oh,
it's on the ground. And the Vikings, I don't think they got it. I think 6 has got it. They're fighting for it.
They're fighting
there.
for it, though. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he's holding up his finger. 2nd down. It looked like the official was pointing towards Symmes Valley, but he's holding up second down.
Second down.
Yeah.
I thought he pointed too.
Yeah. He needs to be careful about how he's putting that 2 up. It needs to go straight up and not one way or the other.
So 2nd down and about 11. Crowd
Direction
getting restless.
matters.
7:30 left until halftime.
Somebody make a play here for the Vikings.
Snap to McLean. He'll hand it off to number 6. That's Robert
Nowhere.
Napier. Nowhere to go. It's going to be 3rd down.
I would question running. Well, I probably shouldn't say that, but I would run Vance as much as I possibly could here.
Every once in a while, you can be a decoy.
Yeah.
Coming off the field is number 12, Mason Adams. Onto the field is
So
number
now,
7,
John-
J.R. Turner.
So now, John, here is another 3rd and long for the Pointers. Symmes Valley not brought pressure one time yet tonight that I can remember, John. Will they blitz here to try to get pressure? You would think this is an obvious pass situation. Here
Snap to
comes
McLean.
Maynard. Here comes Maynard. And
Pressure
they
up
got
the middle.
home.
They got him. I couldn't tell who got him.
Somebody got him. Tucker Ross.
Tucker Ross.
Tucker Ross get
Caleb
that sack,
Mounted
I
there as
believe.
well.
Yeah. Maynard got home, though, and flushed him up in the middle, and Ross was right there. So they did bring pressure on the outside with Maynard on that play and was able to get home.
It's going to be 4th and 15 here for the Pointers, and you know they're going forward here.
Yeah, again, you think this is an obvious passing situation here for South Point. If you're Symmes Valley, you want to get after that quarterback. Don't give him any time.
Hard count here by South Point.
Trying to get an easy 5.
Vikings hold back, and then now we got
Now timeout.
South Point.
So maybe, John, they were just trying to see if they could get him to jump there, and they didn't jump, so they decided to think about it here a little bit. Big play here in the first half, though, John.
Yeah, one of the biggest plays here now with South Point on their trying to cut this down to a 1-score ball game.
Yeah, John. So on this timeout here, I think we're going to see some stats here from Symmes Valley players. First up, we got Bronx Carpenter having a great year. 930 passing yards in 3 games, 11 touchdowns, 78% completion, just phenomenal. And then you got Asher Maynard, who's the bell cow running back. He's got 156 rushing yards, 8 touchdowns, 37 carries, and that's not even including passing yards. And then Jackson Fields, we've already been seeing him making plays here tonight. 16 catches, 4 touchdowns on the year. Just having a great year for the Vikings. And on the defensive side of you got Beckham Roth also with 11 catches, 1 touchdown. Done a great job as a freshman. Then you got 2 guys here on defense. You got Caleb Mound, who leads the way with 21 tackles and 2 sacks. And also at the other defensive end position here, you have Zane Wilson, who has 16 tackles and 4 sacks on the year here. So
guys having some great years so far, first 3 games of the season.
Got some good numbers there, so you're looking for
a 4th and 15. Here we go. McLean's looking to throw. He's got a couple guys. He's got a guy
wide open.
Oh,
nice
Grady
play.
Holland.
What a great play by Grady Holland.
He's making men miss. He's still on his feet, and he is down right at the 30-yard line. What a great interception.
Just the last second, John, like you said, I didn't wonder how Hunt got that wide open, but Holland must have been reading it the whole time and just baiting him, and he just stood in there at the last minute, made the interception. Great play by Grady Holland. Good to have him back this week after being out last week with a small injury there. And
man, he really closed quick on that too. I mean, because Hunt was wide open.
Yeah, my heart dropped when I saw him that wide open, right? And then here comes Holland out of nowhere. Great play by Holland.
Not only makes a great catch, but gets a nice return to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost as the Vikings will take over at 1st and 10 at the 30. Snap to Carpenter. He looks left, throws.
Yep, got a man out there.
Yep.
That's Levi Russell,
and he breaks the
tackle. He's exploded, John. Levin's the only guy that's got a shot at him, John. I think he's going to beat him. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
They can't catch him, John.
Levi Russell.
Shot out of a cannon over there, John.
What a play. 2 back-to-back unbelievable plays right here, downtown Willowwood for the Vikings as they will take a 27-12 lead with 5:31 with the extra point to come.
Outstanding by Levi Russell, John. How great it is to have him back this week. That's a kid they probably haven't seen on film, they hadn't prepared for, and wow, I didn't know he had that kind of burst. I knew he was good down the field, but just kind of left those guys in the dust.
And what a play call there to the flat. Just to get it out there to him, get it to your playmaker, and then let him make guys miss and then just outrun everybody to the house. Vikings going for 2. Snap to Carpenter. He's looking. Nobody.
Oh, he's got a
he's
guy wide
guy.
open in the back.
He throws to Maynard, who catches it and is in for the 2-point
Okay.
conversion. He started out blocking
Yeah.
and it just kind of rolled out there.
Yeah.
But I seen the guy in the back of the
We
end
saw a
zone.
guy break open in the back of the end zone, but I didn't see Maynard short, and I'll tell you why, folks, because there's a post in my way right here, and I could not see Maynard, but Carpenter saw him, and he was open, got him in there for the 2-point conversion.
With 5:31 left in the first half. Symmes Valley 29, South Point 12, and Ryan, this is exactly what we thought it might be.
Yeah, John. Looking at the chat here, got my Uncle Mark down on the river watching us on the YouTube here tonight. We got a total of 162 people on YouTube. Glad to have all you guys out with us tonight. Tell your friends, spread it around. This is a good ball game here this evening. John, we talking earlier too, and this game's far from over, folks. Symmes Valley looks explosive so far and have done a great job, but it's far from over. But Symmes Valley only beaten South Point 2 times, according to what I read this week in the history of the school. Maybe somebody that knows better will correct us on that. But what we saw this week, they beat them in 82.
Yes.
And then I think 2013 or something like that. So
82, I was not here. I mean, I was on the earth, but I wasn't at the ball game.
I don't think I was at the ball game either.
You might have been.
Doubtful.
I hadn't started kindergarten yet. It's hard to tell where I lived.
Yeah.
At that point.
I was living right where I grew up.
No offense, Mom and Dad. I know you're watching. Miguel Fierro will kick it off. He's going to be kicking it right at us here. If they still do the pooch kick here towards the sideline. Might go the opposite way. Okay. Kicking it towards South Point sideline. He gives it a line drive shot.
That's going to go directly out of bounds.
Yep. So that'll just be at the 35. Nothing hurt there. They gain 3 yards on it. Couple scores here real quick for you. The Battle of the Little Brown Jug. Colgrove 26, Chesapeake 8. Down in Wheelersburg, the Pirates 14, Northwest 0. In the second quarter, Fairland 19, Rock Hill 7.
Oh, surprising score there. A lot of people thought Rock Hill would win that game. I saw that as a game picked, and most people picking Rock Hill.
My mom said we lived right where they live now in 1982.
Well, there you go, John.
Candace was born. It just depends on what time of year. I guess Candace was born in March, so yeah, that'd be about right.
Now I was born in the house by the store down there.
Oh, is that
I had to boat my mom out when she thought
Oh.
she was going into labor with me one time, but
Wow.
I was just faking.
Here's a big score here, kind of surprising. Wahama from Mason, West Virginia, 21, South Gallia 0.
Yeah.
Kind of surprising there.
I heard Wahama is really
Loaded?
good, John. Yeah.
One other score, Chillicothe 18, Portsmouth West 7. 5:31 left here in the second
Heavy
quarter.
dose of Vance here, John. Oh, in the
They
backfield.
give it to him, had him in the
Nothing
backfield,
doing
couldn't
there.
get it.
Tucker Ross in the backfield slowing him up there, and then Caleb Mount cleaning it up.
The Vikings have figured something out on the offensive line down there in the trenches because they're starting to get a little bit of pressure and getting through.
We saw Tucker Ross in the backfield all week last week, but hadn't talked about him too much here tonight. But he's starting to show out here on these last 2 drives, John.
Gain of about 1, 2nd and 9 for the Pointers.
Might be wearing on those offensive linemen.
Hunt and Lewis to the right. McFan and Pope
Here
to
comes
the left.
pressure. Aiden Freeman, but did not get home.
Nope, McLean throws it over
Oh,
the middle.
wide
to Lewis, wide
open.
open. I think
That's
it was
not
Lewis
Lewis.
that slipped, and
Not-
he will go all the way. That is number 3, James Carey. James Carey with the catch and the score for South Point with a big play right back.
John, just what South Point needed there to get back into this game. Symmes Valley with all the momentum. You get a negative play on first down, and then bring pressure on second down, not able to get home, and just they find a receiver wide open over the middle, and he takes it to the house.
Michael Weaver going into the ball game here for Levi Russell.
Just probably some type of breakdown in coverage, John, but, it's hard for us to diagnose all of that.
Oh, yeah. McLean will go for
Ross coming
2.
through again.
They'll throw back across,
And
intercepted
intercepted
again. Who is that this time? Is that J.R. Turner? It is.
J.R. Turner, yep.
Intercepted in the end zone, so the Vikings again still stay up 2 scores.
Yep.
29-18, 4:41 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah.
Let's get back to some other scores here as the Vikings will get the ball back. Try to continue where I left off. Got Zane Trace, 28. Piketon, 6.
That's interesting. Piketon been having a good year so far this year. Now, they did get beat at Valley last week pretty good, but had looked pretty good their first 2 weeks.
Thank you, Michael. Got some lights in here now. We can see what we're doing. At the half, Lucasville Valley 11, Waverly 3.
Lucasville Valley, like I said, having a good year this year.
Yeah, and Waverly having a down year. They've not won a game.
Waverly, a lot bigger school, though, than Lucasville Valley.
Oh, yeah. Second quarter, Ashland Tomcats 6, East Jessamine.
Jessamine, I think you got it right the first time, yeah.
From Nicholasville, Kentucky. Ashland up 6-0 on the Jaguars.
Yeah, there's scores at Memphis.
Memphis up 21-0 at the half against Oak Hill.
Portsmouth and Gallipolis playing tonight, but no score on that game yet, huh?
And Raceland just got kicked off.
We have a score for the Little Brown Jug. You see?
Yeah, it's 28-6. Cold Grove.
28-6.
McFan kicks it deep. Might
really
be over
deep.
Fields' head. Nope. Maynard falls down.
Fields
finds a little bit of a crease. Makes it to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, ended up being a good return. Again, Fields does a good job. He catches it clean, gets a run to go, and looks for a crease. Just doing exactly what you'd look for.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. From about the 38-yard line. Now, if you're the Vikings, what are you looking to do here?
I mean, I don't know what you'd call off the dogs at this point.
Not calling off the dogs, but
would you try to run
a bit
the
of
clock
everything
out?
at them?
Yeah.
Are you trying to try to keep South Point from taking another possession?
Holland there on that. He likes that little sidestep to get back inside and make guys miss, but there was a host of pointers waiting on that move that time.
Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6 for the Vikings. 2 split each direction. Snap, hand off to Maynard. Maynard trying to get the
Nowhere
corner.
to go.
Nowhere to go there.
Time. Vance had a beat on him, and then he had 2 of his teammates, 52, coming in there. Had him from behind, Caleb Adkins. So just couldn't get going there. Like you said, Johnson Valley probably trying to run there to run a little clock here.
Might have gained about a half a yard. Be 3rd and long 6, maybe a short 7. Vikings back to the line, 2 split each way. Maynard in the backfield with Carpenter.
So only 1 safety deep here for the Pointers. No pressure, just the 4
guys.
They
looked at the same play to Russell, but throws it deep to
Fields,
and he
got
makes
him.
a nice catch. Great throw from Bryce Carpenter. And
John, how many times is it going to happen? Why? There's only 1 safety deep. You think you would put 2 safeties back there at this point? Maybe it's just not in their defensive package, but I mean.
Well, they ran the same play they threw to Russell.
Yeah.
Had everybody's attention on him. And then Fields was able to sneak behind. Something we've not mentioned, the Vikings offensive line doing a great job giving Bronx Carpenter plenty of time. With 3:20 left here in the first half.
Yeah. Really, the only hard hit he's had tonight was trying to take down Vance on defense, right?
Yep. 10 seconds on the play clock. It looks like the Vikings are going to take a timeout here.
But we will give him credit, too, though. He has a good presence in the pocket and is able to shift his way and make more time when guys do get back in there. So it's just a good job overall between the line and Carpenter.
So the Vikings take a timeout, their first timeout here in the first half. South Point with 1 timeout left. And, exciting first half, which is exactly what we thought from 2 great teams.
Yeah, if you're Symmes Valley, ideally you score here again with 10 seconds left on the clock and go into the halftime, with a lot of points and a big lead. But I'm at this point, you'll probably take a score whenever you can get it. I would look for them to mix in some Maynard runs here a little bit more on this drive just to keep the clock moving for sure. Or maybe, they run those short passes out in the flats, just getting the guy the ball in space. Just secure passes that for sure that you'll keep the clock moving.
Vikings with only 1 touchdown. It's kind of odd to say that here in the second quarter after scoring 3 in the first.
Right, yeah.
And South Point has made an adjustment.
Yep.
But Symmes Valley still finding a way to get those explosive plays.
Yep. And Symmes Valley was able, or South Point was able to stop them on 4th down there once. We haven't had 1 punt in this game so far, I don't believe yet.
I don't believe
by either team. Of course, both teams going for it on 4th down multiple times. So
Vikings come to the line 1st and 10 from right at the 29-yard line. Maynard and Carpenter
Oh,
in the
here comes
backfield.
pressure.
Here they come. They were
Oh, he's got time, though.
early.
Maynard in the
Maynard.
flat. He's got a head of steam. Oh, nice
Still on his
move. He
feet,
makes
makes a
Vance.
nice move.
Yeah.
Down to about the 12, maybe the 11, 12-yard line.
John, that's Vance, too, coming there, and I think he thought Maynard was just going to lower the boom, and Maynard just nice little side step to get around him there, get 5 more yards. Good job by Carpenter avoiding the pressure coming, getting it over the top to Maynard there.
I thought the pressure was early.
Yeah, the pressure got there.
I thought they was offside.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they got maybe, but they may have just got up to the line because it was coming from the linebackers.
And the line did a decent job there. They gave him just enough time so he could get out of there.
2 each way for Carpenter. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off. Maynard.
Nowhere to go, though.
Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be close.
Pressure up the middle there.
And
now Maynard is down.
holding his knee.
We're going to have a timeout here for this. I couldn't see anything there, John. Hopefully it's nothing major, though. But, yeah, Maynard definitely down holding his knee.
Oh, you hate to see that.
Yeah, I hate to see it, yeah.
We'll go back to the scoreboard here as they check on Asher Maynard. For the Little Brown Jug, Colgrove 32, Chesapeake 8 in the second quarter. Wheelersburg up at half, 14-0 on Northwest.
Surprised at that score.
Yeah.
Thought that would be way worse.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad for the Vikings if Northwest is hanging with Wheelersburg.
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have to play Northwest.
Oh, we don't.
That's right. They moved up.
Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah.
Get them, Northwest. I have to root for Wheelersburg.
Yeah.
At the half, Wahama 21, South Gallia 7. Still the second quarter, Fairland 19, Rock Hill 7.
I think Wahama may have won the state last year in West Virginia. If not, they made it to the title game. They've been good the last few years.
Second quarter, Portsmouth Notre Dame 28, Miami Valley Christian out of Cincinnati 0.
So, John, here's an interesting fact. The rankings came out this week.
Mm-hmm.
Both Beaver Eastern and Portsmouth Notre Dame ranked, I think, in the top 10 or 15 in the state in D7. Now, Portsmouth Notre Dame I was surprised about. Beaver Eastern I wasn't because, they beat South Point, who's won some games. They beat Huntington Ross, who's also won some games. So,
Maynard coming off the field, not putting any pressure on that leg. That's not a good sign.
Not a good sign for the Vikings at all, John. We're going to have to, other guys will have to step up here. I think Freeman will be your back here. Really couldn't tell what happened there either.
No,
Let's hope for the best for him.
So it will be second down and 11 here for the Vikings, right at the 13-yard line.
So now you get Mason Adams in there at back, John.
Mason Adams into the lineup in the backfield with Carpenter. He can catch it out of the backfield.
He can, yep. Oh, here comes
the
pressure, big pressure.
Oh, but he's
wide
open.
Coverage, wide open. Russell
Levi
again.
Russell.
Nice job again by the line, John. They just needed a couple seconds, but they got him. Symmes Valley or South Point they brought the house. That was almost a zero blitz that time.
Nobody over the middle.
And Russell just on that slant just beat his guy, and Carpenter found him.
Yep, hit him perfectly.
Well, yep.
And that'll make it 35-18 Symmes Valley with 2:22 to go, and looks like they will go for 2 again.
And you can't blame South Point really with Maynard going out like that. You're trying to take advantage of, something like that happening. Mm-hmm. They just bring the house. But, hey, other guys stepped up to the task there.
15 on the play clock as Symmes Valley will go for 2. 2 split to the left. They need to hurry a little bit. Mason Adams still in the backfield with Carpenter. 5 on the play clock. Rolfe spreads out. That is Fields in motion.
Now
Snap.
he goes back to Fields wide open in the middle.
Right
so that's in motion, go back, and then just run a short around across the middle. So wide open Fields. Good play design there by the Vikings again, John.
2-point conversion is good, and it is now 37-18 Symmes Valley with 2:22 to go. And not only do you have to replace Maynard now on offense, but now on defense as one of your defensive leaders.
Yeah. And I think it will be we'll see who they end, but Maynard is at that middle linebacker spot. He has Adam Friedman as his running mate out there at middle linebacker. We'll see who else they can put in the game here. I do see the train. I thought I saw the trainer giving a thumbs up down here, but I'm not real sure. Maynard on the sideline there getting attention from the staff. Just hope that young man's okay.
Yeah, I mean, not worried about tonight. Hopefully, just structurally it's okay. Maybe just a
Absolutely.
sprain.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
but I don't look to see him the rest of the night. Back deep.
He's up now, John, though, and putting
Yeah.
pressure on it. So that's a good
That is
sign
a
as
good
far
sign.
as, it being something major.
Right. Yes. And maybe he just got hit. Maybe just took a hit straight to it.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of pressure, whenever you're running the ball and getting tackled, a lot of pressure on those knees and joints. So,
He is up moving around.
yeah, that's a good sign.
Vance back deep for the Pointers. Miguel Fiera will kick it towards us this time.
Oh.
Not a very long kick.
Oh, ball is loose.
Ooh. But I think
they
South
got
Point
it back.
hung on to it. Woo!
Caleb Mount, and I think Jackson Fields in there maybe almost just pumped on that one. I don't think he got that one quite as deep
No.
as he wanted to, though. I said Symmes Valley wanted to score with no time on the clock. There's 2 minutes left on the clock now.
Maynard's going back on the field.
Oh, so he must be all right then.
Like I say, it must
Great
have been.
sign for the Vikings.
Yeah, it must have been a hit, not something where he actually, may have torn anything, just maybe took a helmet or anything to that knee. And, hey, I hit my knee on the coffee table. I'm ready to cry.
At my age, John, I played pickleball this week, and I was ready to cry after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, tore it up.
Pete Sampras of the pickleball court.
Not really. If any of those guys are listening tonight, they're probably laughing because I was
yeah.
not that. But I held my own.
More of an Andre Agassi then.
Yeah, that was my favorite guy.
Yeah, I liked Agassi. Pointers 1st and 10 from right at the 49-yard line with 2:21 to go. Snap.
Fake to
McLean,
Hunt.
he's
Pressure.
going deep.
Oh, Holland's got a beat on it. Oh.
Holland able to get a hand up.
I think Holland thought he was going to intercept that
Yep.
ball, but he did have a beat on it the whole way, John, and able to make a play on it. That number 3, that's the guy that had the touchdown
Yes,
catch last
James
time.
Carey.
James Carey, yeah, senior threat down the field for the Pointers there. So the Pointers, we talked about them having some success with Vance there. They were able to hit Carey on that last drive. We'll see what they come up with here.
2nd down and 10 from the 49. Pointers come
They're still
to the line with only 10 on the play clock. They're going to have to pick it up here.
they don't want to burn that last time out here either, John.
5 seconds.
Oh, it's going to be close.
And they are going to call their last time out of the first half.
Well, I think that would say you probably wouldn't run Vance much here from here on out, John, because a running play and getting back to the ball, So we'll see what happens, but definitely helpful for Symmes Valley. South Point having to take that last time out there just with miscommunication and not being able to get the snap off in time.
Some updated scores now. Ashland up 14-0 on East Jessamine.
I'll tell you, Ashland, John, kind of having a tough season for them. They're always at their level, so good to see them coming back there this evening.
Racine Southern 27, Green 0.
I think Green, like we talked earlier, having a hard time with numbers, I've heard. So I hate to see that, but they have wonderful facilities down there.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
new field is really
excellent.
nice.
Very nice. Got a score in from Raceland. Raceland's first home game tonight. Didn't kick off till 8 o'clock. Still in the first quarter is 7-0 Raceland up on Mercer County.
Didn't take them long to get on the board, John.
Didn't take them long to get on the board. Mingo Central, the Miners, 7. Wayne, Pioneers 7.
Oh, that's probably a big rivalry game there, isn't it? Mingo County and Wayne.
And Gay Academy 7, Portsmouth 7. As the handoff is to Hunt, and then
another
he'll flip it on
handoff
out
to
to
Vance.
Oh,
Oh,
and
but
that's not
somebody
going
met
anywhere.
him.
Who was
that? Keep our
That was a little guy.
I'm keeping my eye right on to see who that was.
Is that Levi? Nope. Bronx Carpenter.
Yeah.
Bronx come up and making a stick
Bronx
there.
Carpenter come up and met him and drove him backwards.
That was an interesting play there with
Okay, we got subs coming in or not here? I think Valley going
with an extra DB here.
Yep, extra DB here on 3rd and 9.
9.
So would you
1:45 left till half.
So only 3 down linemen here for the Vikings, so maybe you'd bring pressure from the linebacker position here.
Trips left. Single to the right.
They
Handoff
run
is to Vance.
Oh, they got guys out there.
Vikings
Oh,
able
they
to
got
get
guys
him turned
out
back
there.
in. Yeah.
Just that's how you got to tackle him, John. You had Tucker Ross. You got Maynard out there. You got other guys out there, Roth out there, guys just out there just gang tackling him, and he had nowhere to go.
Symmes Valley taking a timeout. That's their second timeout. They'll have one remaining here in this
So
half.
4th and 9. South Point has to make a decision here, John, right? At this point, the way this game is going so far, I'm going to bet this time they're going to punt it and try to pin them deep here.
Yeah, don't give them a short field.
Yeah,
you don't
with the
get
way
it.
explosive as the offense have been so far, you would want to give them a short field, I would think. So John Vance has looked good for the Pointers tonight, and they've had, a couple big games runs in the past.
McLean has looked good as far as throwing the ball.
But they just can't
especially on the deep stuff.
But Symmes Valley's offense has just been clicking tonight. I don't know what they did in practice this week. I mean, they've looked good all year, but tonight they really seem to be clicking tonight. And maybe it's, maybe having Russell back is part of that too. He, like we've talked about, he just gives you that big play downfield, big tall guy threat.
Looks like South Point is in the punt formation. James Carey back.
John, I'm 2 for 2 tonight.
Hey,
huh?
I'm proud of you.
The old basketball guy.
That's right. Back deep is Jackson Fields. Number 3, James Carey will do the punting. Snap is good. Carey rolls. He's going to rugby kick it. Oh, wow. Nice kick.
Fair catch.
Fair catch by Fields. He drops it. It's on the ground.
Yep. And they got it.
And they got it.
South Point got it. So South Point fortunate on that play. The sure-handed Fields tried to fair catch it, which is the right play to make to save time, but just not able to bring it in.
Yeah.
So now if you're the defense for Symmes Valley, you got to step up, and somebody's got to make some plays here.
Somebody's working on the roof here above us. Doing some remodeling, it sounds like. Right here about the 10-yard line, 1st and 10 for South Point. I'm going to say 1st and 10. Nope, it's right on the 10, so it'll be first
Still a
and goal.
19-point game here, John, though, if you're Symmes Valley. Don't need to.
And off the Vance.
That's what I would do,
Up the
too,
middle.
but nothing doing. Good.
Not a whole lot there.
Good gang tackling, and they cannot stop the clock.
No.
They cannot stop the clock. So if you're Symmes Valley, you lay on the guy, you roll off easy, you know. I'm just kidding, folks, but we all know a lot of that happens.
Gain of about 2. 2nd and goal for South Point as they get back to the line quick with 1 minute left until halftime.
Vance again, John.
Yep. Snap to McLean, give to Vance.
Oh,
Big hole that time, and he makes the guy miss, and he will go into the end zone. Touchdown, South Point.
So it didn't matter that they didn't have timeouts, John. They weren't going to fool around. They just give the ball Vance twice there, and they're able to capitalize off the Symmes Valley turnover. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. Turnovers, you want to be able to capitalize off of them to really make them hurt. So a tough turn of events there right before halftime for the Vikings, but you also want to look at it like this as they go for South Point goes for the two-point
conversion here.
A run again, but
hand off to
somebody
the fullback
there. Who is that?
Who was that?
Somebody came in there like a.
He's happy about it.
Is that Weaver?
Is that number 8?
Yeah, that's Weaver.
It is Michael Weaver.
Yeah, I think he was out last week, but making plays here again this week.
Made the tackle there on Isaiah Traylor, the senior fullback.
Yeah, came shooting in there and was able to make the play. So nice job there by Weaver.
52 seconds left here in the first half. 37-24 Vikings.
And John, Symmes Valley had the ball first. Yeah,
yes.
Went right down the field and scored. So South Point will get the ball first. Yep. So back to a 13-point game here. But, you know, if you're Symmes Valley, you're still very much in control of this game. I do not think they will take a knee here. I think they will go, you know, you still have one timeout left. So they may see if they can come up with something here.
So now it's a turnover each way for both teams, and both teams scoring on the turnovers. McFan will kick it off. Maynard and Fields back deep. It's a little bit of a squibber over towards Maynard. He will pick it up. Almost falls.
Got nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go, though. Just took too long to pick it up.
I might reconsider my thought process here now with this bad field position too, though, John. But still, Maynard's still that knee bothering him a little bit. You can see him coming off the field there, just a little gimpy on it.
He has had a hard time standing up tonight too.
Yeah,
he slipped a few times.
So let's see what the Vikings come out and do here, John. Will they try to, you know, hammer it here or take some shots down the field? Again, South Point with no timeouts, though, John, so you could almost run a couple plays. If you don't get much, then decide to take a knee, right?
Yeah, 49 seconds left until halftime. We will have both bands performing at halftime, which will be exciting. I know South Point's always got a good band, and we're always glad to see the Symmes Valley Marching Band. Carpenter in the shotgun. We're going to throw it.
Bring pressure.
Looking to throw, looking to throw. Carpenter still rolling out, looking, throws
got a guy coming deep.
Levi Russell, and he'll get out of bounds.
Yep.
That'll stop the clock, and that'll be a first down for Symmes Valley.
Yep. So now you're 40 seconds left. You're up at almost at the 40, 35, I guess.
Right at the 36-yard line for the Vikings, 1st and 10.
So now
40 seconds to go.
Long developing play there, though, John. Took 9 seconds off the clock.
But nice job by Russell. You know, you see it talked about every weekend, college and pro, where the quarterback rolls out and the receivers, as long as it goes, they work back towards him, and that's what Russell done there. It's a nice job. Snap to Carpenter. Rolls to the right again, throws.
Oh,
hit
intercepted.
Off by Vance. Nice interception.
So John Vance is just sitting back there in that linebacker coverage, and it's the situation where there's a guy open in front of him, and then a guy behind him, and Carpenter just trying to get it over his head, the guy behind him, and Vance athletic enough to read it and just break on it and make the play.
Hey, if you're Symmes Valley, you got to be worried here but South Point, no timeouts.
No timeouts. You got to be thinking, let's get Vance on the ground. If they give the ball to Vance, get him on the ground.
I don't know that you can run it here. I think they're going to have to throw it. 35 seconds to go.
Almost just on, 47 here?
47-yard line. Vikings defense needs a stop here before half.
So 2 unfortunate turnovers here for the Vikings in the second quarter.
Vance not even in the lineup.
Oh.
McLean throws deep.
It's
going to be picked off.
Yep.
That's Bronx Carpenter.
He got it back. They made him mad.
Yep. And he's still
down
on his feet. Gets tackled.
Well, so we lost 13 seconds there, but we're right back where we started.
Right back where we had it.
Yeah. So Carpenter says, I'm going to lay back here. I'm going to get that one back. Now, what will Symmes Valley do now, John? Still be aggressive, or you take a knee here?
I'd say still be aggressive, especially throwing it.
So let's see South Point's configuration here. I don't believe they're bringing more DBs in the game.
Nope.
But they got 2 safeties back now, John. See those safeties lingering back?
Mm-hmm.
Does have time.
Gets
it to Maynard in the flat.
Maynard makes almost
nice
makes a
tackle.
guy miss. That was a nice tackle. Who was that?
Vance.
That was Vance.
Yeah.
Timeout, Symmes Valley. That's their final timeout.
So Symmes Valley, has to take a timeout there to stop the clock. 17 seconds left here, John. You almost have to have a big play here in order to get some points. $17 seconds left. No timeouts for either team. Symmes Valley with the ball here right around, 43-yard line here. Didn't get much on that play either, so.
A gain of about a yard.
Take some shots down the field here. Now, if you do get a first down, they will stop the clock until the chain gang.
Yep.
Thanks for the word.
You're welcome.
The chain gang gets the chains reset down the field, so you really don't want any short completions here unless you think you can run for a first down, because a short completion and a tackle is almost going to end the half here, or pretty close to it, with no timeouts. And you never know, may delve into the bag of tricks here too, John.
Yep, you got 3 to the right, single to the left, snap to Carpenter. Got pressure, throws it over the middle, dropped. That'll stop the clock. Looks like that was that to Levi?
Jackson
Nope,
Fields.
Jackson Fields. Yep.
Jackson Fields.
Unable to bring it in. Ball was thrown a little low, but Carpenter was under pressure. 13 seconds to go.
Jackson Fields and Levi Russell been busy here this evening.
Let's see what the Vikings do here with 13 seconds to go. 20 seconds on the play clock. Carpenter flanked by, is that Rolfe and Maynard? Yep. Handoff is to Rolfe.
Yep.
That'll just bring in the end of the first half with your Symmes Valley Vikings 37, South Point 24. And what a great first half.
Yeah, John, I don't. It couldn't have gone much better for Symmes Valley. other than one breakdown on pass defense and the turnover, right? Other than that,
Hey, the lights just went out.
lights, but we still got lights in the press box.
Yep.
So they did not go out for us, but the lights are out in the stadium here, folks.
Yeah. Click it off and on. Oh, is this
Don't
on
touch it.
purpose?
I don't think it's on
Don't touch
purpose.
it? Okay, they're hollering and say, don't touch it. That's coming from,
We
wow, this is interesting.
Oh, so we got light in the press box up here, but there's no lights anywhere in the stadium now. Mike's
going to start telling ghost stories out here.
It's a good time for him to go out, though, right? Right at halftime.
Yeah, right at halftime. Apparently, the coaching staff knew what was happening because they told us not to touch it, that it will come back on.
Okay.
And now they're talking with the officials to let them know.
The scoreboard is on.
Yep.
The play clocks are on.
Everybody's got a phone.
Everybody's got a phone now. I feel like I'm at a concert.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to start singing here in a minute.
Mike's ready to sing. Mike, you got the lights out there for you.
If it was basketball season, I would say somebody shot the lights out. Maybe Symmes Valley run up and down the field the lights out this evening. So,
very interesting. I'd say the line to concession stand got real long. Sure did. All right. So we are going to take a timeout, see if they can get this figured out. If they get it figured out quick enough, we'll come back and show you the bands. Looks like the bands are still getting set up to perform. So you'll have Symmes Valley and South Point, hopefully, here at halftime. Stick with us. We'll be back here in just a few moments.